My savage and myself. We're back with another episode of that Moneymane you already know. But before we get into it, you already know what you need to do. Y'all need to hit that like button, subscribe, and share and tell your friend about that Moneymane you already know. And you see the title, you see the thumbnail. But before we get into it, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, hey, excuse me, man. Hey, my camera messed up. So I had to go back to old school. But right now, man, y'all see what it is. We're going to go ahead and get to the Bitcoin. Now, I'm telling y'all, man, I tried to tell y'all about this chart, man. We about to go over the chart. We about to go over another price prediction of Bitcoin. And we about to get into the technicals analysis again. And what's going on with Bitcoin and what's going to happen. Just my opinion. But let's go ahead and get into it. My savage, here we go. Bitcoin right now, depends on when you're watching this video, up 9.9% on the week, 3.6% on the day, 3% on the month, and 84.5% on the year. Hey, now depends, like I said, depends on you watching this video. Bitcoin is at 43,765. It done ran up today, 3.6% today. And that move happened, what I told y'all what was going to happen as far as the EMAs and if Bitcoin was going to run up. That's exactly what it's doing right now. Now, how far it's going to go, I don't know. We don't know. It's all speculation, you know what I'm saying? All opinions. Like I said, not financial advice. But right now, I told y'all to get in because I got in and I was swapping my Crow coin to Bitcoin. I didn't go all in yet, just in case we take a dip. But y'all know the halving event is coming. So right now, buying Bitcoin at this price is not too bad, in my opinion. It's not too bad because we still can have a chance. Well, we not have a chance, but we are going to run up more. And then we're going to get into the price prediction of somebody that says what price Bitcoin they projecting is going to be, not in 2030, but right now. You know what I'm saying? But stay tuned. Chart right now, man, I told y'all, hey, I've been gone, but I came back with the knowledge. And I'm telling y'all, boy, it was crazy. Because we had made a video, go watch the last couple of videos when we were back here. And I was telling y'all that I had been gone, and I ain't saying we missed the entry, but we got back in a little late. But I already had some Bitcoin. But right here, when hit the Bollinger Band, we had to pop up and all this green that's going on. This was the movement we was looking for when we said the 5 was going to cross the 13 and the 50. It crossed it both on the same day on the same candle at the same time, basically. So the 13 end up, that's what we wanted right there, to see the 13 crossing the 50. Now, if it holds, then we definitely on a bull trend and a bull run right now. If the 13 can hold above the 50. Now, the 13 can't hold above the 50 because we're going to have to wait another day because this is the day chart on Bitcoin. So right now, if the 13 EMA can hold above the 50, then we definitely on a bull run. For how long, I don't know. But because, you know, crypto never sleeps and it's always volatile. But right now, we right where we need to be. Right what I said we were going to be in the next 2 days, and that's exactly what's going on. The 5 done crossed the 13 EMA and the 50 EMA, and you see down here the 200 EMA, that line right there. So right now, if you zoom out, what's the next level we can hit? Like I told y'all in the last video, 44,000, and we almost there. 44,600 to be exact, around that range. Because if you look at this line that I drew right here, there's a horizontal line that I'm drawing right here. You can see it went up to 44, touched that line. Go back a little further, 44, touched that line, touched right here. It was almost got there, but it didn't. But you see the resistance was at 44,006. So, and we push up another $1,000 and we bounce back down, that's mean 44.6 is really the resistance. And we might start consolidating in between 44 and 40,000, like I said on the last video. Now, if we break through it, 44.6, and we hold above, hey, we could be running back to 49,000, maybe even 50. But, hey, who knows? But we had to break through that 48. I remember that 48 was a resistance too. But right now, we working on that 44,000. So like I said, if you ain't got in, hey, get in if you want to. Not financial advice. But that's the chart right now. And then we're going to take a look at this Bitcoin price prediction. Go my Saturday. Anthony. I ain't even gonna pronounce that last name. Predicts Bitcoin to hit at least 170K post halving event. So what's going on is this guy, he predicting that Bitcoin gonna be 170,000 after the halving event in April 22nd to be exact. But it ain't gonna happen like exactly right after that. Y'all gotta understand it. It ain't gonna run up like skyrocket to 170,000 right after April 22nd or the day after or a couple days after. It's gonna gradually move up to that area and that level, because you know people still gotta buy in, and then they still gonna be mining it, but they only gonna get half of what they mining now, from 6 to 3. So what he's saying is, he's saying right here that he see Bitcoin at 170,000 at the halving event in April, when the number of new Bitcoin entering circulation shrinks again. Go back and look at Bitcoin halving cycle. The day that Bitcoin halvings multiplied by 4 and 18 months later, and it's been uncanny that it's been the price of Bitcoin. I'm using 35,000 number at the halving, and that's conservative. Let's say we're at 50,000 in April when it's a $200,000 handle. Let's say we're at 60,000, it would be 240,000. He said. As for his long-term price target, Anthony predicts Bitcoin could easily reach half of the market capitalization of gold, which would bring the price of one coin up to roughly $400,000 for just one Bitcoin. Now think about it, man. I'm trying to get $1,000 in it. I ain't got it like that, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta ease my way in. So I'm trying to get $1,000 before the halving event, maybe even more if I can. But that's why I'm trading stock options and all that. But that's a whole different video, you know what I'm saying? But right now, like I'm telling you, man, Bitcoin going crazy. The halving event, I wish I would have known about this back in 2020. I knew about Bitcoin and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't had none. But back with the halving event back in 2020, because you know it happens every 4 years, should have got in it then, you know what I'm saying? When it was down at 15,000, you know, you live and you learn, but it is what it is, because Bitcoin probably ain't never going to go back down to those prices for as 15, 20,000, but it could go back down to 38 like it did, but who knows, you know what I'm saying? News catalysts, everything that coming out, we had already had the sell signal with stocks, what Josh had said it, and it could just be an uphill run from here until April, but who knows, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but everybody's opinion. So with that being said, I ain't want to make the video too long, you know what I'm saying? But hey, Bitcoin halving event is coming. Bitcoin price prediction, as you seen Kathy Wood talking about 1.4 million. This guy talking about 170,000. They all over the place. They all over the place. You don't know who to believe, you don't know who to trust, but the chart, that's the only thing you need to believe. The chart telling us whatever we need to do, when to get in, when to get out, when to stop, and when to hold. Hey, but it is what it is. My savage, stop playing with me. Moneymane and the thing of a T and playing no games. Should already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know Moneymane. You already know.